Junior, senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and welcome to a very interesting newish game called Neptune Flux. Now, we were playing this on the live stream and we couldn't quite complete it, but I've been playing it for a little while now and I figured out what the key thing is we were missing. So let's get right into it and let's have a look at the actual story.
My mother, Alex, told me stories about the world that once was. Blue skies, fresh air, wild animals. But that's all gone now. The entire planet fell victim to ecological disaster. Today, warring nations battle for control over the last remaining scraps of fertile land. But as the oceans continue to rise, their fight means less every day. An escape into space is out of reach. Now, humanity's last hope is the untouched ecosystem of the deep sea. A.Q.U.A is the global corporation tasked with building a new society. Cities under the ocean that, with some luck, will shepherd us into the future. That hopeful future is all I've ever known. Mom worked for A.Q.U.A, and as soon as I was old enough, I joined up too. Working with her wasn't so bad. I even enjoyed it. She always found a way to make it fun. She protected me from the harsh reality of this new world. I don't know how, but she did it with a smile. All that changed a year ago. Mom stole a dive pod and went missing. We searched for weeks, but she was gone. I left for the surface after that. But when I saw the desperation for myself up there, people starving, fighting, and dying for what would soon be gone, how could she turn her back on the future we were building together? Why would she leave me? So here I am, back again, back in the deep. What can I say? It's home. And lately, I haven't given my mother much thought at all. I just want to get back to work.
Okay, so there's the intro, guys. That's the story behind it. Now, very interesting story behind this game, and I think it's definitely captured my interest. So thank you very much to the guys of Neptune Flux for introducing this game to me.
To Neptune 1. Sarah, you didn't fall asleep again, did you?
No, I'm here. Neptune 1 reporting. All systems nominal, command.
Roger. Sarah, can I say that I'm so glad you decided to return to A.Q.U.A. Your mother's disappearance was hard on all of us. I want you to know that. Alex was one of our best recruits, just like you. But hey, it's a new day in a new sector, in a new world ripe for colonization. I couldn't ask for a better first citizen.
Yeah, that's a real thrill. A real dream come true. But if you don't mind, Command, what's the brief?
And that's why you're my number one. Let's see. Looks like an anomalous energy surge has disrupted our primary desalination pump. We need you to manually reroute the flow to the secondary pump. Would you like me to review the reconfiguration procedure? I really do love reviewing procedures. It makes me feel like we're...
Nah, I'm good. I'm sure it'll come back to me. Only done it 100 times before.
Okay, so very simple. They give you a really quick mission to start off with. So reroute the water intake of the secondary pump. It's very simply done. It's just a matter of rotating these here until you get it in the right configuration. Now, there we go. There's that one. And then this one here just switches around there. Very simple.
Good work. That should keep it stable.
For now, at least.
When you're ready, I have another assignment ready for you.
Busy morning.
Is there any other kind? Looks like a critical military shipment was lost at sea yesterday. A recovery effort from the surface could draw unwanted attention.
So we're the military's gophers now, too?
Not only that, the container is constructed using some kind of stealth tech, proprietary, very valuable. All that's to say, you'll need to use your sonar to see it.
I'll let you know what I find.
Excellent. As usual, any stray hardware is yours to scrap. They're only after the container.
So, as that mission actually states, we need to swim around until we find the actual missing
Sweet.
crate from the military. Now, it's very simple because
Nice.
the crates here are actually leading you to where, pretty much where everything is that you need to go. So, we're sort of going off the wrong path here, but it is... Where is it now? So all these crates here lead to a whole heap of ton of money. So now it's just a matter of trying to... Oh, that's right. I remember. Oh, I'm trying to go through this as fast as I can and trying to remember everything while I replay through this game. Also, guys, normally I do have a camera up to when I'm doing my videos, but couldn't get the camera to work properly for this recording, so sorry about that. Many apologies. So here we are at the start here, and it's very easy because you've got the compass. You can actually go through and just go, right, let's go this way, let's go west, for example, and we will find where we need to go. Or and collecting these along the way is a good source of income. These are not the containers that you need as well.
This is a shipping container.
See?
But I don't think it's the cloaked military container I'm after.
Not the cloaked military container you're after. So these here I found pretty much lead you, they're strategically positioned to lead you where you need to go. You just need to follow them around.
Finders keepers.
Finders keepers, losers weepers. That's what we always say here. These we'll come back to later. Those are energy sources. We'll need them. And is this it over here? You got to keep an eye on your meter as well. Up the top left-hand corner. That needs to keep, that's your charge, your battery charge. So you need to keep that charged. Now that is the U-boat. Energy field detected. So we
Whoa,
can't do
a
this
real
mission
U-boat.
yet.
Mom told me about these.
U-boat.
I wish you were here
Interesting.
to see this.
Now, at this time, I'm just having to get my bearings, so once we've got all these energy field lost, once we've got all these pinpointed, we can actually get around a lot quicker. There is a statue there. Now, I have tried to swim out to as far as I can go, but there's nothing past this point that I could see. That statue does point to something, but that's not till later on, so we'll come back to that. Now, these containers, low battery field. Where is it? Energy field detected. So, there's another thing that we have to come to later on. We first need to find that container. For the life of me, I cannot remember where it is. Oh, jeez. So the container is north of the actual base. So
Are you reading this command?
That'll be all, Sarah. Return to base now.
so
Yeah.
we
I
get
heard you command.
we got
You're
returned to
back.
base already.
If you dock
So
with base, you'll find some new upgrades for your dive pod. The wireless aquatic voltage emitter grid could use an upgrade too. As you know, the wave grid is what powers our ships, so the further you expand it, the further we can explore.
Please tell me this is one of your attempts at humor, because it sounds like you're suggesting that I use my own cash for all that. Maybe I'll just start cutting up the base and selling the scrap back to you.
I knew you'd be a good sport. Funds from our investors are strained as ever, but your standard recovery contract still stands. This new arrangement is only a temporary measure. It's all for Aqua's mission, a brighter future. Hello? Sarah?
So the mission here for the actual submerged, where is it? The grid. So install grid nodes to the hypothermal vent is very simple. Just there we go. You pick those nodes up. You pick those nodes up from here.
Sarah. We owe you our gratitude.
Yeah, and a paycheck.
Ha! Yes, a paycheck. You have your mother's sense of humor.
I must have missed the joke.
Right. Back to business. We need to find out what's causing those energy surges before we can continue base operations. This is your top priority.
I'm on it.
Okay, so new objective. Find the source of Aqua's energy. One thing that I did forget to do from the U-boat is I forgot to grab the antenna. So you need to grab the antenna off the actual top of the U-boat, which should be around here somewhere. There it is. There's a little antenna right up the very top there.
This looks interesting.
Right.
No harm in taking a little souvenir.
And then we need to go back to where we heard that signal before. There's another energy source, but those energy sources are really irrelevant. They're just not really at this point. Are they actually useful? I have made it so that they all of them are used, but that didn't do anything. Just extended the field and that's it. That is another mission that we have to do. We need to first get this one over here. And while you're going along, you can collect all these crates as well, see? Those ones, thank you. Now, listen for the noise. That noise leads us straight to this plane here.
We are on the line 157-337. We'll repeat this message on 6210.
What was that? Command, I'm picking up another channel. Command?
So, that antenna,
Perfect fit?
we chuck it on top.
We are on the line 157-337. We'll repeat this message on 6210. Repeat, this is Amelia. We are running on line north and south. Payload is unstable.
Payload? What payload?
Say again, Itasca? Repeat, the crate containing the payload is unstable. Should I attempt to open the crate?
Yes, this is Itasca. Open the payload. Tell me what you see.
Hold on. Got it. Itasca, it's glowing red hot. Some kind of diagram. A map, maybe. It's all Greek to me.
Amelia? Come in, Amelia.
Oh, there we go.
How's
There
that?
is the first piece to our puzzle. We need to collect the artifact.
Sarah? Mom? Mom, is that you?
Sarah, if you can hear me, turn back.
Right. Hell no.
Mom?
Now we've actually got a new
Come on, Sarah. Pull yourself together.
little thing that we can do. So we just move our scrolly mouse over and right click.
We are on the line 157-337. We'll repeat this message on 6210. We are on.
There we go. So that just keeps repeating that. But this is a key thing to this game. It is very, 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 very useful. It sort of warps you into another time or dimension or something like that. I don't know, but it's used to solve all these puzzles that are in this game. So one of the things that we did miss out on the stream is that we didn't use that in the right places. So if we go over here, there's the sonar, there's the Leviathan.
Whoa.
So this is a new mission.
What is this place? Is that what I think it is?
Welcome aboard the Leviathan. I am the autonomous tour manager, but you may call me Adam.
Wait, my mom told me about you. Your systems took control of the Leviathan space colony and crashed it into the ocean. You killed thousands of colonists.
Okay. That's the first thing. You need to remove that, and then you go into here.
Welcome aboard the Leviathan. I am the autonomous tour manager.
Right, you mentioned that.
Yes, force of habit. I've been talking to myself for years, haven't I? At least I was. Until your mother arrived.
What do you mean? Is she here? What did you do to her?
You will see the truth for yourself. It's better this way.
Okay, so notice that the door here
These doors don't seem to be getting any power.
is locked. This one here is open, but it's blocked. Now, one of the things we didn't do in the stream, which we couldn't figure out, was right-click there on that eye, and it opens up the eye, so we can now go through. Now, there is an active emergency power,
That should be enough to power the doors to the cryo chamber.
Where are you leading me?
but this
Mother
here
asked me the same question.
Where did you leave
doesn't
her?
quite work yet. So we need to work it, make it work. So again, we need to right click to get through here. We're stuck. And back out again. Collect some of these. And the doors now work. So that light on the outside there was green, and the door now works. So we can get through here and do what we need to do. So find a way inside the power generator. So the simple...
Neither were the colonists, Sarah. There never were any colonists. This ship was meant to house something greater. They thought they could keep it contained inside the power generator.
Sounds like that opened a door somewhere.
So once you've actually figured out that little eye thing will allow you to open up a whole lot of different things, it's very, very simple, this game. It's it took me a fair bit to figure out that eye was something that allowed you to shift between dimensions or something. And then we shift through and we can go wherever we need to go. It's like it time travels you or something like that. And then we're off to the
They
objective
tried
for
to
this.
use the artifact to reverse time. Without understanding its power, they thought they could undo the present and restore the world to the way it was. When they failed, I was the easiest way to hide their mistakes.
Which means I was wrong about you. I'm sorry.
I appreciate that, Sarah. You are your mother's daughter.
Was she really here?
She was.
Adam, do you know where she went?
I am the autonomous tour manager, but you may call me Adam.
Right, another piece.
To serve.
Adam?
Sarah, listen to me. It's too dangerous. Please, Sarah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The power generator.
And oh, there we go.
I must be hearing things.
So
Yeah, that's all.
I don't know what the go is behind the mother, why you keep hearing the mother behind that, but at least we got that piece, so there's number 2 piece. So now that once we've actually realized that, you know, you have to use that eye thing, it changes the whole game. So use the scroll mouse to scroll and then the eye. Right click on that. So now towards the U-boat. And there's the U-boat. Now again, one of the things that we figured out in the live stream that we did was that these doors must open. However, because we did not know about the eye, one of the key things was we couldn't do this.
This can't be real.
Now this opens up a whole heap of different areas which you need to now
These
spin
pipes
these
look like they're leading
valves.
somewhere. It's worth a look.
See? And you look at the gauge up there, and that shows you, yes, that's as far as you can go.
These pipes all go the same way.
If you go one more, it goes
Maybe I
back
can
to
override
red.
the
So when it's
pressure
green,
or
green,
something.
green, it's good. See? There we go. Now, up to these ones here. Now, this one's already green. So I turn that, you turn that off. Turn that to 1. Oops. There. Now, this one here, see how that's orange? Now, turn that to red. There we go. All of them are now green, and it opens up this hatch here. So it's a matter of
Sarah,
just figuring
don't.
those.
Don't repeat my mistakes. Sarah!
Right.
Mom? Why did she have to leave?
That is the source power of the U-boat. Now we're off to the big galleon, which was totally miffing us completely on the live stream. Okay, so once you've arrived to the actual boat, the big Spanish galleon, just need to go to the eye again.
The Admiral thought a gunship would arouse suspicion, but I insisted. The risk was worth its weight in gold. We hoped, anyway. Never you mind. The artifact must be protected from opportunists. People quite like me, in fact. My motley crew know not the importance of our charge. They couldn't fathom its true nature. I've hidden...
So he just babbles on about some crap. But if you uncheck the eye, we were swimming around here and oh, that's closed. We couldn't get in there. You click the eye and it's open.
I'm the captain of this vessel.
And the captain bags on about some crap. I don't know.
You and I will...
Then you just need to swim around here until you find... There's the hole there. There's the first hole. You go down there. Then you come across some gunpowder. Now, something that you jump out of the right click by getting out of that mode. This was really easy. You get the flare. You drop the flare in there. And it blows a hole.
They don't suspect a thing.
Whoops. So, now get around there.
You doomed us. Yes.
And there is the piece.
Turn back, Sarah. You have to turn back.
That's the third
Is this where you
piece.
left me, Mom? For these things, whatever they are. What are they, Mom?
Yeah, Mom. What are
She's
they?
gone, Sarah. She's really gone.
Right, now, again, you need to... Cargo hatch is closed.
I'm the captain
Right
of
click
this vessel, and you
on
do
the
as I
eye
say.
and it's open. There we go. Sonar. So we've got the U-boat, we've got the galleon, we've got the Leviathan, and we've got the first one. So that's all of the pieces we need. we now need to go and find the large area, but I think before that we need to return to the A.Q.U.A base before we can do anything further. So home we go. Now here we are back at A.Q.U.A. So now we'll continue on with all the actual quests and swim past that.
A.Q.U.A base to Neptune 1. Report.
Command, I know this is probably unlikely, but I think I just found the location of Amelia Earhart's aircraft. I'm transmitting telemetry data now.
This is a truly remarkable discovery, Sarah. Certainly not where anyone expected it to be. Here's a bonus for your efforts.
Why so generous?
Aha! Our investors have authorized bonuses for these sorts of discoveries. Good for public relations and all. However, we still need to get to the bottom of these energy surges.
Understood, Command.
A.Q.U.A base to Neptune 1. Anything to report, Sarah?
Yeah, I found the wreckage site of the Leviathan.
Well, this is a day for the books. Here's a bonus for your discovery. We're still detecting energy surges, though, so continue your sweep. There's also something else. May I speak candidly?
Hit me with your best shot.
Sarah, I'm sorry I was so relentless when Alex went missing. It was a serious operation, but I should have been more human. The circumstances were...
Please, I'm here to build the future. And I need the money. Actually, right now, the money is the best thing for me to focus on. So if you don't mind...
Fair enough. I look forward to your next report. A.Q.U.A base to Neptune 1. I've been pondering something. It's so lonely out here with such a small crew, but I had an idea. I've been thinking of getting an aquarium installed in the base. And then, because the base is underwater already, we could put a small model of the base inside the aquarium. Get it? It's sort of an existential joke. How many levels deep do you think we can...
Command, please. I found something else. A German U-boat. A U-500? It's unlisted, which I've never heard of. But maybe that type of thing was common?
What a find! Perhaps we could put a U-boat in the aquarium next to the... don't let my musings trivialize your discovery. Here's a cash bonus. We're lucky to have someone like you at the company.
Thanks, Command.
We're still detecting those energy surges. We cannot tolerate another slip in the schedule. Please see to it that you find their source.
You got it.
A.Q.U.A base to Neptune 1. Find anything interesting? You are on a roll.
Actually, Command, I discovered an 18th century sailing ship. It looks like the Explorer, but I don't think that's possible.
Don't believe everything you were taught in school. I always suspected there was a grain of truth to the Explorer. My personal theory was that... Well, anyway, here's a reward for your discovery. This is excellent work. However, don't neglect your duties any further. You must find those energy surges at once.
Okay, so we've got all of the actual quests now. Let's have a look. The last one is find the source of A.Q.U.A's energy surges. So very simple. That one in itself, you just have to swim around, and I think the best way to find that was... It was over here, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, we'll swim around and have a look and see what we can find. Okay, so a clear indication of where the last piece, where you need to you get the last bit of your mission, is this statue here. Pointing that way there is home, and then there is the back of the statue, and notice how there's all these little sparkly things? Dead giveaway is where you have to go. So now, energy field detected. There is the last area we have to go to. Right, now you get a new mission.
This place isn't on my maps.
So we find the source of A.Q.U.A's energy surges and then find all the missing artifacts. Well, we just happen to have all the missing artifacts. And we've put them all in there. And the doors open. And you swim in. And here's where you need to go to the eye again. And new objective, return to A.Q.U.A base. But we can't because the doors have closed behind us. So the easy way to do this, right click.
You found me. Oh, Sarah, you shouldn't have come. Why did you come?
I had to find you, Mom.
I'm out of time. You're almost out of time, too. A.Q.U.A has lied to us, Sarah. We were never meant to live here, to build a new world, to save what's left. They only wanted to put things back the way they were.
What? What are you saying? Where are you?
I'm trapped in a temporal loop, going around and around again. I thought I could protect you by covering my tracks, but I've watched you get through every obstacle. You just never stop, do you?
Mom, please. You've been out here for too long. Just come back from wherever you are and things will be like they were. I'm sorry I didn't listen.
Things can never be back to the way they were.
They can. We can.
You're wielding a power they don't understand, Sarah. A power I didn't understand. I didn't know what I was doing. But you're stronger than me, Sarah. You always have been. Let me go.
Mom!
I love you.
So I got no idea what's happening now. It sounds like the whole building's falling apart. But
Sarah, you
somehow
didn't fall asleep again, did you?
we end up back at the base.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
And that's why you're my number one. Let's see. Looks like an anomalous energy surge has...
Just shut up. I know that you're after the artifacts. Mom, Alex told me everything.
I'm sorry, Sarah. It sounded like you said Alex? You found Alex? But you only just arrived. That's... Sarah, you may need additional evaluation.
No. It's all clear to me now. The Leviathan, the Explorer, all helpless against this power. A power you're trying to control.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but you're leaving me no choice. Don't be alarmed, but I'm powering off your ship. I'll have a drone collect you, but as you know, we are very busy. I can't promise it will be soon.
Command!
On a personal note, I have very much enjoyed our conversations. You have taught me much. I will incorporate what I have learned into my protocols. You've made me a better intelligence, Sarah. I'm sure we'll meet again. In this time or another.
Well, there we go. And the only thing left to do is to use the eye.
No. Your time's up.
And back we go.
My mother Alex told me stories about the world that once was. Blue skies, fresh air, wild animals. I wish she was here to see it all again. It's beautiful. Just like she always said.
And that is the end of the game. Very simple. But it was fun, nevertheless. So Neptune Flux, guys. If you're interested, you can get this on Steam. The link is below in the description. It was a very fun game, as you may have seen on the stream, the live stream that we did, and we did complete it. So very, very good. But that's it from me, guys. Look, keep the if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel to check it out. We've got over 1,500 videos for you to have a look around at, so plenty of amusement for you to keep you going. It's not just games like this, but there's also games like American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, there's Forza Horizon, there's For Honor, there's heaps of games, guys, so make sure you check it out. Well, that's it for me. Look, keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on. Thanks for watching, YouTubers. If you'd like to see more videos, then click on the links beside. Go on, click. If you'd like to visit our website or you'd like to subscribe, then click on the links below. Thanks again for watching, YouTubers, and remember, game on!